Welcome to day 14 of the KobeCloud 100 Days of DevOps Challenge. In today's lesson, we're focusing on Linux process troubleshooting. We'll learn how to identify failing services, detect port conflicts, and fix issues that prevent critical applications like Apache from starting properly. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to analyze running processes, find which service is using a specific port, and bring broken services back online with confidence. Let's get started. First, I logged into the app server using SSH as the Tony user, entering the corresponding credentials to access the system. Next, I attempted to start the Apache HTTP service using the systemctl command to bring the web service online. However, the Apache HTTP service failed to start, indicating that something was preventing it from running correctly. Next, I investigated the issue by checking which process was using port 3004 with the Netstat command. I found the issue. Port 3004 was already in use by the sendmail service, which was preventing Apache from starting. Then I stopped the sendmail service using systemctl to free up port 3004 so that Apache could start successfully. After stopping sendmail, I disabled the service to prevent it from automatically starting on boot, ensuring that port 3004 remains available for Apache. Next, I verified that Apache was configured correctly by checking its configuration file to ensure it was set to listen on port 3004. With the port now free, I restarted the Apache service and confirmed that it was successfully listening on port 3004. Then, I started the Apache service again and checked its status to confirm that it was active and running without errors. I ran Netstat again on port 3004 to confirm that the Apache service was running correctly, and it was successfully listening on the correct port. With this, the troubleshooting on server STAP01 was complete. After completing the fixes on STAP01, I exited back to the jump host and logged into STAP02 as the Steve user, entering the corresponding credentials to access the server. Then, I tried to run Netstat on STAP02 to check if port 3004 was in use, but the Netstat command was not available on this server. I started the Apache service on STAP02 and used the ss command to confirm that it was successfully listening on port 3004. The command worked perfectly, showing that Apache was running correctly. Next, I exited back to the jump host and logged in as the banner user to access STAP03. I repeated the same troubleshooting steps that were done on Server 1 and Server 2 to ensure Apache was running correctly on port 3004. Finally, I exited back to the jump host and used the curl command to test each app server, STAP01, STAP02, and STAP03, confirming that Apache was responding correctly on port 3004 for all servers. All three app servers successfully responded to the curl commands, confirming that Apache is up and running on port 3004 across our infrastructure. That wraps up Day 14 of the KobeCloud 100 Days of DevOps Challenge. In this session, we learned how to troubleshoot Linux processes, identify port conflicts, stop conflicting services, and ensure critical applications run smoothly. Keep practicing these steps, and you'll gain confidence in managing Linux services and resolving real-world issues. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to follow along with the rest of the 100 Days of DevOps Challenge. See you in the next lesson.